Hey guys, welcome back to episode 4 of my Great Guitar Buildoff 2021 series. Today I will start assembling my custom Skatemaster build. I will put on all the hardware, I will join the neck with the body, and I will also show you the polished body for the first time. So that's the plan for today, and enough talking for now, so let's jump right into it. Okay, so now that the neck is finished, I'm gonna take the freshly polished up body and it's time for the wedding. This fits good and it almost looks like a guitar. So for the neck joint I bought some genuine parts from Fender. In the pack is a completely blank neck plate and some better quality neck screws than the Squire ones. So for now I'm gonna check if these little marks on the body left from the silicone mold are fitting to the neck plate from Fender. And this looks very good. And now the question is, are they fitting the holes on the neck? The problem is that usually you think that when you make a one-of-one copy of the original body with the silicone mold, it has the original dimensions and exact the same size. But the problem with epoxy is that on this size it shrinks a little bit when you mold it and it dries up. So from here to here, for example, we have 0.2 millimeters difference in the length, or 2 millimeters in total. If the holes are slightly moved, we can't make a correct connection from the body to the neck because the screws are not in the exact same position as before and will get loose over time. Okay, so to make a template for the neck bolt-on holes, I'm going to use some masking tape and cardboard, and with that I'm going to make a template of the holes and then transfer it to the guitar body. So now let's check if the template is correct. The template looks good. So now I'm gonna take the body, press the template in place. Now I drill some 6mm holes for the neck bolts. The original body had 6mm holes too, so I'm gonna stick with that. I marked the holes with the template with a small hand drill, and to go through the whole body I'm going to use this small drill press. I'm masked up the bottom plate so I don't scratch the back of my body while doing it, and yeah, let's see how it works. So now that the first hole is done with the drill press, I can put the neck back in and check if we are in the correct position. So now that the holes are drilled, I'm gonna take my mounting kit and bond the body to the neck. Okay, so the neck fits like a glove, and now it's time for the tailpiece. I'm not sure right now if I keep the Squier stock one or upgrade to a Fender version, since the Fender version is pretty pricey and basically the same except it has the locking mechanism. I'm not sure, but they are just like swap-on parts, so I can figure it out with this original Squier one, and maybe later I change it to the Fender one, I don't know. I also bought this aftermarket spring, tensifier, I don't know how it's called, but it leads the strings under this tube and looks for extra tension between the bridge mount and the tremolo and the bridge. So the tune stability should be better than before. Next are the bridge pins. Slide and fit. Zack. And the floating bridge. Nice. So, and with that, or should I add the end knobs? Should I? Should I? I should. For me, strap locks are maybe the most important upgrade on guitars like this, because of the additional weight, and it's like safer and easier to change. You don't wear out your straps so much because you can easily mount the strap lock on your strap, and then the holes on your strap lock don't wear out so fast as if you use strap locks. I stick with the serial tuners for the moment because I changed them in the past and didn't notice quite a difference from it in point of tone stability or tune stability. I will try out these and see how they're like, and maybe I changed them in the past, I don't know. But for the moment they're quite fine. Wie du diese Schubkarre bewegen kannst. Kannst ja noch was voiceover-mäßig machen. We quite made something today. We got the strap locks mounted, the bridge mounted, the tremolo mounted, the bridge pins mounted, and most importantly we got the neck done, the neck mounted, and our tuners are also in place. So when I started this build, I decided to go for a skateboard grip tape Pickguard. And I know it would be pretty hard to pour it in epoxy since the layer of epoxy is really thin. I decided to try it anyways, and this is what I came up with. It has a lot of air bubbles in it since the air is not able to go through the skateboard grip tape, and it's neither able to go to the side since the surface of the grip tape is pretty rough. It also cracked immediately when I put it out of my molds, so I didn't like the look of it since the edges are clear and not really even, and all of the air bubbles, plus it's very uneven. that was it for the build. I then decided to try a black aftermarket pickguard, since the original Fender pickguards are really expensive, like 130 euros or so in Germany, and but the aftermarket pickguards have horrible fitment, so that was out of my plan either. So I have to figure out a solution for that problem until the next video, where you can also see all the wiring and the string up. And that's it for today's episode. I hope you had fun. If you haven't seen the last episodes, please consider to do so. And like, subscribe so you don't miss out on any new episodes. And I see you next time.